All right, guys, welcome back to Yoast Built. So today, phone's already going off. What we're doing today is we are going to head out back to Florida to get the turbo green Accord. It's going to be another travel vlog. Hope you guys enjoy. But this time we are in our 2019 Dodge Ram diesel. So the trip should be a lot better. This thing should get approximately 450 miles to the gallon for one tank. So we'll have a lot less stops than before. And hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we make it through so we don't get stopped by any cops for the coronavirus or traveling state to state. So this one could get interesting. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so first update. I'm gonna say the biggest difference between this diesel 2500 and the Silverado 1500 or the Ram 1500 is, with the trailer empty, you can't even fill it with this truck. It literally climbs the first when you're leaving my house up here in Pennsylvania, there's like 3 mountains that you drive over, and there's a straight road through them. So it's a good, like, I think 8 or 10% grade climbing up the hill. And with this truck, I was literally at 1400 RPMs just cruising at 50 miles an hour, and you can't even tell the difference of the trailer being there. It actually rides better because of the weight on the back end. It's not as bouncy. But yeah, the biggest difference right offhand, like, I've only been driving for like 20 minutes now, 30 minutes now, and the biggest difference right offhand is that it doesn't even know the trailer's there. Like, it rides and drives just like it does, normally, if not even a little better. So now that we're down off of the big part of the mountain, gas mileage should go up. We're still averaging almost 16.7 miles to the gallon, so that's a lot better than the 9 or 11 that we had before. So we're 5 gallons a mile better. So let's get back to driving, and I'll check back in if anything happens. Alright, guys, road trip update. We just got to our first thing of rain. Just alerted on Facebook that Central Florida is going to be on a stay-at-home alert starting on Thursday morning. So I am going to probably not stop that much, drive straight through, get to my house, get my car, get it all loaded up, and try to be gone by Thursday. I don't know when you will be seeing this video. It all depends on what happens. But the stay-at-home alert, I guess, is so that you're not supposed to leave your house unless you're an essential worker or something like that. So we'll see how this goes. But first thing of rain, and this is a different route than last time because my GPS is taking me to avoid the crashes on I-95 South. And this road is very beautiful. This is, I believe, 81, and we are in Virginia, and this thing is beautiful. You can see the whole mountain tops. You can see all the mountains. Just a little bit before I started recording, because I don't want to record in the corners, there's a bunch of corners going down through a mountain, and there's a bunch of signs, so people don't hit the guardrail and everything. And I haven't seen a crash yet, which is surprising, because last trip when we went to get Lavaca, literally as soon as we got to near Washington or Maryland, there was mad crashes. There was crashes all over the place. And like I said, with everything on quarantine or shut down, there's a lot less cars on the road, but there's a lot more semis on the road. It is actually really crazy. Literally, it's just me and a bunch of semis. You can see a few cars going north, but a majority of the people on the road are, semi trucks. So they're kind of sketchy to follow or be beside, but that's just my little update from now, and let's keep trucking. All right, guys, so that's the second fuel stop. We have made it over 400 something 450 miles. So when we left earlier today, the truck was averaging 16, almost 17 miles to the gallon. Now that we're climbing the mountains and going up and down, the truck is literally down to 11.4 miles to the gallon, but I'm actually cruising at like 75-80 miles an hour, whereas with the gas truck I could only get to, you know, 65-ish with the trailer, and then once you were climbing the mountains we would get down to about 40 miles an hour. With this thing I can cruise at like 70, 75. The rain has slowed us down a lot, and I keep seeing lots of cops on the road going flying northbound, so either something happening in Virginia that I don't know about, or something is happening in Virginia. So we're gonna keep back on the road and keep trucking. Stay tuned for the next update. All right guys, so the sun has went down now and we are actually on the top of a mountain in a cloud. This is crazy. This is the first time I've ever driven through something like this. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but you can't really see much in front of us, and I have the GoPro mounted right on the dash so I can tell. And there's tons of signage. Even some of the speed signs have lights on them, like those are digital, so you can see them no matter what. But we are literally in a cloud in the mountain, and they have ramps for the semi trucks because if their brakes go out or whatever, they can drive off the road without killing themselves. This is absolutely crazy. Like you can see, you can't see nothing out there. This is absolutely wild. So I'm gonna stop recording and get down this mountain, and we are still somewhere in Virginia, and it's been you know, a few hours, but I think we're gonna end up somewhere in South Carolina or Tennessee from the way the map looks, or the GPS looks. All right guys, fuel stop number 3. Had to stop to use the bathroom, so decided to give it a little gas. We were only at like a half of a tank. Diesel here is only $2.49 a gallon, so I think I put like 40 bucks in it. Should give us another full tank. And then we are actually in South Carolina somewhere, so only 2 more states to go. We got Georgia and we got Florida. So let's get back to the trip. It is still raining. It's been raining for the last almost 4 or 5 hours. So we got to the top of the mountain, we went through that cloud. As soon as we got out of that cloud in the mountain, all rain, rain, and it has not stopped raining. So at least the truck looks clean. There's a little bit of dirt on it, but when we get to Florida, we're gonna have to give it a bath. All right guys, so it's the next day and we have made it to Florida. Keep our lifestyle on hand. Got to make sure we're safe out here from the coronavirus. So as you guys can see, the green CD7 has made it in the trailer with all of my junk in front of it. She's all loaded up. Motors are in the back. We got our ladders, we got all of our jack stands and everything. So what we are going to do now is we're going to head down. Florida is actually going on lockdown as of tomorrow morning, where you're supposed to only leave your house for the essentials. I have everything out of the house except for my TVs and my couch. So we are going to head down today before they go on lockdown, see my boy Carlos tuning, make sure everybody's doing good at the shop. We're gonna lock up the trailer right here and head down to the shop. Turned it the wrong way. So we got old Betty White. She made the trick perfect, no issues at all. We're gonna have to get the fuel filters changed soon, and I've never done that to a diesel before, so that could get interesting. And we're gonna need to give this trailer and this truck a bath. When I was in the rainstorm, I wrote Yoast on the back as a joke, and you can see it is clearly needs a bath. So let's get down to the shop. This should be the end of this video. There'll be another video probably tomorrow or the next day of what happened at the shop while I was gone. So I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, keep your lifestyle on deck, stay safe from the coronavirus.